Good evening once again, everyone. My name is Mr. Smeg Hannigan, and tonight we're going to be doing part 24 of The Adventures of Alundra Let's Play. We're doing a quick recap of what just happened in the sanctuary. We found, of course, the mysterious statue in the basement, and apparently Ronan's been praying to it intentionally. Who knows what could have been happening because of that. Anyway, we are awoken to the the sound of clanging. Normally, we all know what this means. There's items waiting for us. But normally, what happens when an item's been made? Well, you might be able to figure it out. Ageless was apparently unable to control himself. His hands were moving on their own. They made an item. And we just don't know what caused it. Of course, we get the Power Glove, which means we can play NES games. Amazing, isn't it? Oh, well, that was an obvious joke. I do apologize. But, yes, this is a hint of bad times. Seems to have realized something bad's happened. We all know what's happened. In fact, if you've seen the last video, you might know what's happened. Yep, here comes Septimus to bring us the bad news. We have lost. Unfortunately, Sybil is dead. That is just cruel and unusual. And here comes the music. Ah, jeez. Excuse me. Yeah, we gotta go find gotta find out exactly what's happened. Like, who the hell would kill a small child like that? And yes, it is. What was it? There are more hints in the. What was it in Sybil and Sierra's house hinting towards this. Rather, there are a couple of people here. I'm not entirely sure why they were hanging out here. Maybe they were just, minding the house. Apparently, whatever happened was so quick. It was dealt with so quickly that they just. That's just weird. But yeah, seemingly she was killed. Well, seemingly. This entire thing is just sort of iffy. Like, what was it? Someone's just been killed. And you're gonna find out why this is a little weird later, because, well, we'll get a small cutscene of what happened as well, just to really drive it home. Oh boy. But yeah. Apparently, I'm still amazed at the fact that they got the funeral over and done with so goddamn quickly. It's just like, oh, well, she's dead. Bury up. What? But how do you know this? Bury up. Oh, right, Jesus. Fucking quick. But yeah. Got more words of wisdom from Cephas. I still need to learn the meaning of egregious. Anyway. Well, now we get a quick cutscene here suggesting what could have happened. Or what seems to have happened. It's certainly something. We don't get a real good hint as to what happened because we're getting a description of what happened from Sierra, or what people have heard, which makes it all the more infuriating when we see what's happened. It seems whoever killed Sybil decided to leave her next to the fountain. Like, oh, she was asleep. Let's kill her. And drag her corpse out, just to really show it. Oh, and yes, if you saw that, then you already know what's going on. It's an obvious hint. Ugh. But anyway, got, what was it, talking here that we have to repeat. I don't know why we have to repeat it, but oh well. And yeah. It is genuinely telling. Everyone's even more depressed than usual. I can understand it. With this, I have, like I say, repeated text. All we have to do now is to... God damn it. Yeah, there was a lot of talking. I forgot exactly what we were meant to do. So all we have to do is leave, and everyone else will leave. Just slowly saunter out. Thankfully, Mead's the only one who repeats himself. Everyone else, the other two, just slowly walk out. Very slowly. I don't know why I'm mentioning how their speed, but I don't know. What was it? Lutus doesn't seem too pleased by what happened either. And here comes Septimus to completely and utterly ruin the mood. I don't even know what the hell the term is. He's just like, wow, there's a lot of death going on here. I think I know what we could find out about this other person that's seemingly suspicious. Dude, someone died. Like, maybe I'm just overthinking this. But yeah. Obviously, this is all over and done with. But anyway. Still got a few people left at the grave. And yep, here it is. Apparently she was straight up killed. Broken neck. Now you just gotta think, who the hell would kill such a kind little girl? I mean, it's obvious, but still. I'm just going to let this part talk for itself, speak for itself. There's not much to be said. It is quite depressing. At the very least, Sierra was thankful for Alundra. This is not something that could have been avoided. Well, it could have been avoided, but we never knew it was happening. And with that, yeah, that's it. You know, that's it. This part of the story is over. Very, very tragic. And yeah, this music keeps playing for pretty much the entire video, you know, whilst we're in the town. And oh yes, I forgot, we get to talk to Giles again, who is about as enthusiastic to talk to us as ever. Ronan's playing dumb, as you can tell. Oh yeah, oh how sad, she had so much life to live. You're the one who killed her, you dumb fuck. Excuse me. Slightly passionate. And yeah, as you can tell, Giles does not seem to seems to believe that we're the ones that killed her, which is bullshit. We were asleep. Everyone could have told them that. But you know how it is. People get too obsessed, and it's just depressing. Well, depressing? Yeah. It's a little eerie. Thankfully, the loading times the loading times aren't as huge because, oh well, we're going to keep the music playing. And yeah, we're now able to lift those giant boulders that are lying around. We just have to have it in our inventory. We don't have to have it equipped. Yeah, everywhere is just locked down. I really should have gone over to Sierra's house just to see what was going on, but I think I went over there anyway. But yeah, seems most of everyone is not, you know, locked their doors. They don't want to talk about it. And we got Kisha here, seemingly. What was it? Yeah, Kisha seems to have her suspicions, as does everyone else. Or, well, as would anyone, really. And yeah, here we have the smokestack is billowing again. I thought, that's the only chance we get to get that secret pass. Chickens everywhere, goddamn. But anyway, we're not going to be able to get into, what you call it, Meia's house, because Mara's guarding the door. Not entirely sure why, Meia was still asleep all this time, but, well, who knows. Yep, and here it is. At least she's kind enough to not tell us off for this one. Yep, we got to do this all stealthy like. Can't allow it to go loud, you know. Yep. Septimus is apparently braver than Alundra here for once, having to go deal with her. But hey, at least she's being amicable. It's kind of an amusing thing. Yep. There's not much to say here because there's a lot of talking going on, and well, I don't want to interrupt, as it were. And yep, you see, what I'm wondering is what the hell Septimus had to say to Meia that would be able to do this, that would allow her to allow him to distract her for long enough for Alundra to go in, infiltrate Meia's mind, and then come out without her asking what was going on. It is a curious thing. Anyway, as you can see, table's still broken. Seriously, that thing never repairs. Never will get repaired. Yep, here we are. Sleeping in, bed. Nadia's bed. A little eerie, but whatever. Anyway. Now we're going to get to see what a dream's like when it's not corrupted by evil. As it is. Yep. You've got lovely little panpipe music. Yep, this is apparently Meia's, dream version, as it were. I'm not going to say much about it, but yeah. Or about it at this time. So yeah, we're gonna be playing a little game with Meia, with the younger version of Meia. It's kind of a weird thing. We just basically gotta go find her, and then well, it's basically hide and seek. I want to say that anyway. Yeah, this is not exactly the most exciting of dreams in terms of action and adventure, because it's just platforming and exposition. We don't really need to do this whole platforming, whatever it's called, kajiggering? I don't know. But yeah, there's only 2 treasure chests here, one of which, of course, has the life vessel, the other one will have the Gilded Falcon. Apparently, it still has tons of amazing items inside. I still never figured that out. But anyway, with this, we've got more health, always a good start. And yeah, there's not, like I said, it's just pretty much a platforming area. Not much to do. It's not even cavernous like the nightmares were, or closed in like Giles' nightmare was. It's just a nice place to be, which is a little curious more than anything. But anyway, we can see Meia down there, so we just got to find a way over to her. Unfortunately, this is not the way over. I'm still trying to explore the place just so I know exactly where we're going. And yes, these doors will open up as we find Meia, and she will break them open, as it were. You'll be able to tell when they break open. Yeah, we've got this little save point here. It's kind of a weird thing to have, considering there's no danger whatsoever. It's just puzzles. Anyway, with that found, we're gonna actually see a little interesting bit here, because this is how the save point. Weirdly enough, this is the only save point in the game that I can remember that has the white borders instead of the black borders. Like what was it? In the in the dungeons as such. Yeah, I'm just gonna be duplicating saves just so I can cover my arse. What was it? Yeah, essentially most of the save points always have that the black horizon or black borders, because, well, you're in a cave or you're in someone's nightmare. This one is just nice and bright and white. It's kind of a curious thing, really. Anyway, we've got to take a path over to Meia. Thankfully, we don't have to go along this entire thing. I don't know why I pressed circle there. I just wanted to see if it would work. Thankfully, this platform doesn't fall over either. And yeah, simple enough. It's just basic platforming. We talk to her, and she jogs on, leading to a thunderous crash as she runs through one of the doors. You think I'm joking? Well, you'll find out later. I like the tiling in here as well. It's kind of amusing. Anyway, with one of the doors open, we're gonna go see what's inside. Not much to begin with. They slowly get more curious and complicated. And we can just see a strange chained statue of Meia there. I think I meant to bomb that. Yeah, whatever. I was able to do it. Anyway, we've gotta just break the binds of the memories. Now, this is the sort of thing that I think Meia was talking about with being dangerous in people. What was it? Wandering out in people's minds, swinging swords about like an idiot. We're gonna find out exactly what sort of stuff this does later on in the next video, anyway. But yes, we're slowly getting tidbits of information of Meia's childhood here, and apparently this is just how she talks. She always starts every sentence with those two words. Anyway, curious and curious. Well, curiouser and curiouser as it is. I don't even know. Anyway, the puzzle resets, as it were. It's not obvious there, but it will become more obvious with time. Anyway, there's no way to go over there, so we're just going to have to go and find out where she's hidden this time. So there she is. Don't know why I collided with that tree. I suppose I wasn't expecting it to be there. This part is pretty simple. I've just got to actually, be decent with platforming. And patient, of course. Stop. I don't know why I keep pressing circle. I guess I was bored. Anyway, with that, off she goes again. That laughter's a little weird. I think weird. I don't know. Anyway, second door is opened, so we're gonna be treated to another little puzzle platforming section. Yeah, this is a platforming section. Oh boy. Some people's minds are just weird. This isn't even affected by the whole nightmare nonsense. It's just her mind is crazy. Well, strange as it is. And yeah, I have to redo this because whoops, I screwed up the platforming. I gotta try it again. Anyway, I really should have sped this up because it's just more of the same sort of stuff. I was mainly worried because, oh well, what if the controller lag gets in my way? You know what got in the way? A bloody, what was it? Not controller lag for once, it was just me, what's the term? Hesitating, that's what it was. I got onto the platform, thought, oh wait, maybe I meant to jump. No, I didn't jump. Well, good job me. And now then, we got, what was it? Meia's mother just walking around, or checking out all the books, or looking at all the books in the library. if you're looking at the bookshelves there and wondering what the hell's with the perspective issues there, it's just one shelf. It's just got an extra shelf. Nothing much to it. But what was it? Yes. She seems to be perusing all the books in search of information. It's shown what it is. It's shown what happens later because of what Meia says. It's kind of interesting. Makes you think, doesn't it? Anyway, here we have. Thank you, Meia. Bloody hell. I'm still kind of amused by how the characters are designed. But yeah, apparently Meia's mother does still worship the gods, but this is not good, as you might be thinking. I just realised this music is from Lars's crypt. Something you don't really pay attention to while you're in the middle of just overlooking everything. Anyway, it's hinted that essentially, Meia's mother ends up finding out too much about the gods, or the gods that she reveres, and we'll get to see the end product of that, as it were, or rather the consequences of that. Once we found the young Meia again. Bloody irritating. What I hope isn't irritating you guys is that constant tone in the background to begin with in the music. It is a noise to be beheld. Anyway, Meia's not hiding there, so we just gotta find her somewhere. I forget exactly where she was hiding in this area, so I do like that the map is very nicely contained within itself. Ah, yeah, here we are. Yep, she just shoves you out of the way and charges into that door like it is no thing, which is rather curious considering it's going to be difficult for me to get there. I'm just going to speed this little bit up, but you'd think she'd have to hop over the platforms in order to get to the door. Well, this stuff happens, and technically it is a dream. We're the ones that are interloping, as it were. You'd think this is the sort of thing that Meia would end up reacting to when she's actually awake, considering she knows the dangers of this sort of thing. Anyway, now we're getting some more interesting puzzles, as it were. We got torches. We got torches and the thorn bushes. We just got to find a way to make a path over to them. Now, what I didn't spot until later is that there's a third torch further up in the top left corner. But I didn't know it was there, so I'm just spending the first few seconds just exploring. And yep, there's the tone. I wonder if you can not pay attention to it now. Oh this it's enough to give you a headache, I swear. And yet here we have the fucking stellar this stellar water physics at play here. Just the one thing blocking you, and suddenly you have no way of moving. It is irritating, I swear. Anyway, with this done, we can finally get to the repressed memory, as it were. And yeah, this is essentially we are essentially seeing the equivalent of repressed memories. It's kind of is that even what you call it? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how far back these memories go, or I'm not entirely sure what the timescale of the memories are. From Meia's father being, from discovering that Meia's father has been killed to this. Oh boy, this is just the thing that confuses me as well. Or the thing that just sort of puts me off this entire bit is that every single one of the memories has that cheery, happy little face, and it kind of kicks you out of the experience a little. It's just like, oh man, everything's sad, everything is depressing. Hello. Thanks. Anyway, but what was it? With this part of the area, now we get to open up the second set of mental barriers. I don't know why I let that damage happen. It's kind of amusing that I end up taking damage in a place that is completely pacifistic. There are no enemies. There's only fire and thorns. Wait, what? No, never mind. Anyway, here we have the second set of doors that we're going to be able to access. That last door is going to be a bone of contention for me, but we'll get to that later. What was it? Where was Meia hiding again? I just don't remember. In fact, I'm not entirely sure why... there she was, right at the beginning. She's this clever one, she is. It's amazing how good she is at hiding. In fact, we'll find out exactly why she's so good at hiding later. It's actually pretty cool. Anyway, there she goes, sauntering off, smashing through doors again. Kind of a curious thing. The fun thing is you'll get to see what exactly I'm talking about later. Anyway, I go all this way to realise, oh wait, no, I'm not going to be able to get to that door, am I? Because I need to go across the entire puzzle section. Yay! Well, platform section. I feel like I'm getting a bit too loud for myself again. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing there. I thought maybe there was a way to get up around there, but I guess I was pissing about for no good reason. Who the hell knows? Anyway, this way is the simplest way to get over there. Well, simplest. It's the only way to get over there. Not much to say right now, because it's just basic platforming. And with that, we get to see the fourth section, as it were. This place is not too difficult. It's just a linear stretch of platforming and puzzle. Well, button pressing. I'm still quite curious. I'm still quite amused at the idea that, you know, in the art style of the game, or in the way the game is made. Whoops, I messed up. Like, everything has its own, has buttons that are just seen around the world. Like, I suppose it makes sense in a manner of speaking, because, oh hey, I've seen all of these in the area before. I guess it makes sense that I would remember them in such a way. It still is a little weird though. Like, I guess it's jarring. Or jarring? I don't know. It is curious. With that done, we get the final moving platform, and we get a barrel that allows us to get to the next repressed memory, which will show exactly another reason why Meia is as she is. What I find amusing is that apparently she's of the same clan as you are, and you know, so was her mother. But I don't know. Plot holes are not meant to be pointed out. They're meant to have signs put next to them. I don't know. Anyway, got a couple of dudes in hoods exploring a place, a strange room, a strange house, seemingly calm and empty. Or, well, anyway. Sorry, I'm not entirely sure what I was going for there, but glance over the bed, there's something, a small something there. Oh yeah, this is why she's so good at hiding. She had to do it. Kinda depressing, really. She has no hope. Well, she has no... I screwed up that line. There's nothing she can do, really, in the town she lived in. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, messages are happening again. With that done, with more repressed memories, unrepressed, as it were. What's the opposite of repressed? Released? I don't know. I'll find out later, and kick myself because I never used it. Oh well. I would have probably done this better if I knew that I was able to re-record, but I can't due to time constraints. I do apologise. And why do I mention that? Because there's just not much to talk about in this bloody place. It's nice and serene to the point where there's just nothing to talk about. This bit is kind of amusing. It's just like, well, I suppose I have to wait for the goddamn platform as well. Who cares? Anyway. This one is easy enough. Well, the fifth door is easy enough to get to. We don't even need to go along this bloody routine. I was just doing it out of bloody muscle memory. In fact, I just realised, what was it? Yeah, there it is. I finally realised, oh no, I was going to go over here. Like, I don't even have to go along this path. I'm just going along it because it's just so much simpler. Ah, oh, dang it, I just realised I forgot to do the sweeping, what was it? The smooth cut over there. Oh well, whatever. I guess some mistakes are to be expected when you have time constraints. Now then, can you tell why this puzzle is so maddening? You didn't hear that, by the way. Yep, you gotta hit the lever so that you're able to reach the button. Unfortunately, I screwed up. I don't know why I had the flail there, but oh well, stuff happens. Oh well, there's the obvious cut. I cut out a couple of minutes of tomfoolery as I try and realise what's going on. Just gotta find a way over there. Ah, yeah. As you can see, there is an obvious way. There is an obvious way for those bricks to fall, and it's simple enough. Just gotta climb up here, press the button. These, what was it? Hitting these buttons will make those bricks rise. And we need to hit both buttons, otherwise we're not going to be able to make it. It's clever programming, as it were, or clever engineering. And we just gotta make this, stop that block to the point where it's going to be able to make a staircase. There it is. Simple enough. Single strike of the lever and we're good to go. We're good to, what was it? Free another horrible memory. Should we really be doing this? That's a question that we really should have asked when we started running around breaking things. See, that just seemed needlessly mean more than anything. Oh hey, we got a sword that cuts the chains. Nope, let's bludgeon them. I'm an idiot at times. Anyway, here we have young Meia still wandering around the landscape, who seemed to have found alternate universe Olin, who has blue hair. It's amazing. Seriously, he looks exactly like him. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised considering there's palette swaps all over the damn shop, but it's still just weird. Anyway, she seems to have realised her her powers, and yeah, what was it? Apparently her mother may have had those powers as well, or her father, whoever the hell did that. But yep, she seems to have. She has clicked to what exactly is causing the issues. A lot faster than Alundra did, at the very least. Yep, she seems to understand what's going on. It's kinda scary. Sorry, I had to rearrange something. And with that done, we just break a bunch of blocks, because screw these goddamn blocks. Seriously, they were irritating. Just kind of wasting time, really, more than anything. Gotta make sure the screensaver doesn't happen. There we go. Alright. Now then, we've only got one last door to open up. And thankfully, Meia is right next to the door. This should be easy, right? Yeah, it is easy. It's just that I am a massive tit, so I'm gonna end up screwing it up. Which will be... I want to say it'll be amusing. But it really isn't, because, hell, I've already messed it up. I could have easily gone just up the stairs, up that short flight of stairs, and then gone over here. Oh man, saving time, that's for losers. Let's know. I want to try and get a good look at what goes on. Oh, well, bugger. I like how jumping there was able to nudge her a little, but stuff happens. Anyway, we've got to go all the way back. I'm so glad it only took like 20 seconds or so, but still, time wasted. Anyway, with that, we're going to be able to see what happens. Yes, she is actually going to collide with the door. It's kind of curious, really, you know? Anyway, now we get the most, I want to say this is the most irritating puzzle, or area. It really isn't, it's just sort of long-winded. Like, it's not difficult either, it just requires a bit of lateral thinking. How lateral? Well, so lateral you don't even see it. Got a barrel and a torch there. And because we can't see the platform there, I end up falling into the water, so I'm going to have to just make some clever movements there. Now, you can see where the barrel would go, and you can see where the torch would go. But unfortunately, I didn't see exactly where the torch would go, so it was kind of a waste of time. Anyway, with that done, we're just going to place the barrel here. Oh, this is so simple. And you'd think throwing the torch over there would be simple enough as well, but unfortunately I end up doing it the wrong way, so... what was it? I end up using the platforms in a kind of a screwed up manner. I was meant to throw the fire, and then, well, jump and throw the fire on the first platform, and then jump over to the second platform. That would have been easy, you know? I'm not entirely sure why... Oh yeah, I need those platforms to get there. I forgot. Anyway, so we're just going to be resetting this this puzzle, and fast-forwarding past it just to, you know, get it over and done with faster. This thing took like 80 seconds... I'm not going to be spending 80 seconds talking when I could easily spend 40 seconds talking. In fact, technically speaking, we don't even need the barrel. But, you know, I only discover things by trial and error. And that was one hell of a trial. And not much of an error, thankfully. Anyway, with this done, we've picked up we've got the means to continue on ahead. That's how I think that's one other way you're meant to do it. Because by rights, we don't even need the barrel now. I think, what was it, that's the alternate method for clever people. Or lucky bastards like me. Anyway, that done. The last repressed memory here. How recent is this? Well, recent enough that it's amazing that it got repressed so soon and so in such a complicated manner. Why, yes, she's already at an I know her here. This is just before she discovers what was it? Discovers that Meia has collapsed. It's kind of a curious thing. What was it? It's a good thing she does understand what's going on, though. Or, wow, that is fucking idiotic of me. Anyway. Yep. What was it? Not much to be said here. She's just understanding what's going on. She is at least trying to finish off what was started by, well, I'm not entirely sure who, but, well, she's discovered stuff. And it is to be worried. Anyway, this part is simple enough to get out of. And now we get the, oh boy. We get an irritating part, as it were. Don't know why I clicked the sword there. I guess I just wanted it not to avoid having to flail around by accident. But anyway, we have no path out of here. We have no obvious path out of here, so we've got to explore the last small corridor that I actually never bothered to go into. Down here, well, up here rather. Here, this is the route out. Being blocked by Meia, or young Meia. I'm pretty sure Spy the Guy is something I've heard of before, but well, here we are. Anyway, we've basically got to play red light, green light in the most. Oh boy, this takes a while partially because of how long it takes for her to say what she has to say, and partially because of bad controls, or well, not bad controls, bad mapping, as it were. Like, if you were to give this to someone who mapped games for a living, then you'd probably be able to make them twitch. Now then, yes, as you can tell, we're actually trapped here now. We have to complete this, otherwise we're never going to get out. It's kind of a curious thing. Anyway, what was it? One thing that you may notice is that if I push up against the blocks, I will end up getting pushed to the left, meaning I will be very easily revealed. And trying to jump forward there has caused me to jump to the left. It's kind of irritating. That happens like another time, I think it is. It's very easy to get caught out by the dodgy mapping here. I mean, I almost get caught out by it again. But yeah, this is the thing. Sometimes she says it's slow, sometimes she says it fast. Thankfully, I'm able to catch myself, but it's the idea of, come on, be consistent. But yeah, screw that up, because I'm just able to get to it. Oh, nope, I saw you first. Ha ha ha. Anyway, this part, once again. If it weren't for the fact that the controllers near those steps are just so janky, then it would be a lot easier to complete this section with due haste. Anyway, almost get caught there a third time, but this next time, I think, this next time, I take the chance and I'm somehow able to talk to her, even though I got less time to talk to her than last time. Anyway, she vanishes, door opens, and we exit the dream. That was more draining than anything, which Septimus will comment on later. But, yep, that's done. Simple enough. Nothing strange happening there. And, weirdly enough, it does feel the need to show this bit. It's just, what's happening down at the Ral River. Now that I think about it, there's no way for the water to get out. I mean, even with the boulders they're destroyed, you don't even see water flowing. It's just sort of assumed that there is water moving. Anyway, we got a little pikemen there. Pikemen? Scythe. We got little scythe dudes there. Who've released the water, or what was it? Removed the boulders, released the water, and got the waterway working. That room is going to be noisy as hell. Anyway, we're going to leave Meia alone now, and yep, I'm going to walk into the banister because I was trying to text at the same time. This is why you don't text in game, guys, especially when you're recording. It gets complicated. Anyway, with that done, we could tell Septimus to back off, and oh yeah, and here we have the prejudices here once again. Oh, hey, don't interrupt. It's not for you. Like, it would have been fine, but you had to mention the pointy ears. Like, come on. Bloody. I do find it very weird that they actually do have pointed ears. Like, that is just curious. Anyway, with that done, Septimus makes the fucking gold-winning excuse that actually leaves Alundra a little bemused and cut to black. Hell, I think there's a name for what exactly Alundra just did there, but I'm not going to go on to it. Anyway, we find out, we get another small, what was it, closer as it were, a suggestion of what exactly is happening. I like how he say that, what was it, it says that Meia can be used to do stuff, but wording, it's a hell of a thing, isn't it? Anyway, thankfully we get music, and there's no goddamn noisy clanging. It's a good thing, because that means no one's died. Anyway, with that done, we shall be ending this video. I thank you all for watching, even along with my torturous commentary. Next time we're going to be... Geez, what were we doing next time? I forget, but there will be something interesting happening in the next episode. So, I thank you for watching.